detective. Thrill me.
Thanks for joining us. Gaming time, Jared. Mortal Kombat 2's coming to cinemas. We thought we'd do a fucking quick couple of weeks on the trot of the lead-up films. So tonight's 1995's Mortal Kombat. Before we get there, Jared, what have you been watching?
Nothing.
Nothing. Zero.
No, I've got one.
Zero.
I watched Dolly.
Dolly
is the horror flick with the the doll face.
Did you say it's on Shudder?
It's on Shudder.
Yeah.
It was all right. All right. It's very heavily, like, you can see kind of a Texas Chainsaw vibe to it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the story's just very simple, very straightforward premise and set up, and then it's just kind of, you're in the mix.
Okay.
But Dolly was played by a wrestler called Max the Impaler, and they are quite impressive in the role. I think it's a very sort of physical performance.
Yes.
It's a little bit like Leatherface in, when Leatherface gets all sort of, the arms going and but it's in that vein. But yeah, I was quite impressed. I thought that probably was the best thing about it.
Okay.
But yeah, a bit of style there to it. Worth a viewing.
Okay. Nothing else.
That was it. Other than
I only had
a lot
three.
A lot of YouTube stuff.
Yeah. And that can be rocks and diamonds on YouTube, I would have fair to say. I've only got 3, and 2 of them are actually dramas, which is interesting. But I will mention them because they were both pretty good films. One's a bit of a surprise because I knew nothing about it. In fact, the wife sort of brought it up. But it did have some connections to some shit that obviously has recently occurred to me and my family. So it was quite sort of emotional, put it that way. My only horror one was Sinister.
Mm-hmm.
Bloke at work, he's always saying fucking Sinister. Creeps me out.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll go back and check Sinister. Sinister's really good. Really good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
I enjoyed it a lot, and part of the reason is Ethan Hawke is fucking excellent.
Ethan Hawke's really good, and it gets some of the jump scary stuff. Pretty right.
But those videos, that's where it really fucking nails it.
Yeah.
The videos shot in Super 8.
Yep.
They don't overdo it and try and kind of like clean it up, and it looks like exactly like, a Super 8 video from back then. And then some of the shit that's happening, I mean, it's not gory, but it's fucking awful.
Yeah.
People being hung from trees. The one that gets me fucking is the dragging the people tied to the pool chairs into the pool.
Mm.
Like, that was fucking creepy as. So I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of Blumhouse's better horror films. I believe there's a sequel.
Yeah, there is.
Which I believe is not much chop. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's as good.
Probably fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Ethan Hawke in that one, right?
No.
He does not return.
No.
All right. So the first one I watched, the drama was The Upside, which is the Kevin Hart, Bryan Cranston remake of The Untouchables, which I think I've mentioned here before because I have seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I enjoy it. It's not as good as The Untouchables. I think that's the better movie. But I think it actually is pretty good. And, I'm not Kevin Hart's biggest fan. He can be an acquired taste, Jared. I think it'd be the best way to describe it. But he kind of dials some of that down here. And he actually delivers a performance rather than kind of, almost like stand-up. That's kind of what you get from him in a lot of movies is he's sort of just riffing the whole time.
Yeah.
And so he's put into a position where he has to actually play a character, and I think he doesn't do a bad job at all. Now, this last one is super random, and it's a quiet, sort of slow drama, and it's called The Paper Bag Plan. And it stars, as soon as I saw the bloke, I was like, I know this guy. And it's fucking Proctor from the Police Academy movies. And I was like, what the fuck's he doing here? And the whole thing relates to him being a father of a son with cerebral palsy.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets a diagnosis, an illness diagnosis, where he realizes, what the fuck is he going to do if I'm not here? And he basically tries to teach him how to get a job bagging groceries. So he teaches him how to bag groceries properly. And then he kind of begins to kind of offer some incentives. You know, if you get faster, we'll go and have a steak dinner. If you get a job, you know, we'll go and see a baseball game. And all the while, he's dealing with being ill as well.
Yeah.
It's super effective. It's shot super clean. Nothing fucking... No real sort of flash to it. The story's really strong. I was fucking very emotional. And Proctor delivers the goods. He's fucking really good. Like, really good. I know, I can't.
As soon as you mentioned that.
All I could think of was, fuck, isn't he the fucking lackey? He's Harris's lackey or something?
Yeah.
And I like, he's fucking excellent. Like, he's really, really good. And it was just super emotional for me, obviously, from a personal level. But it was a really good movie. And it surprised me. So, I mean, it's not a horror picture or anything like that, but it's worth a watch. It's unfortunately you have to hire it, which is the only disappointing part. I had to hire both that and the upside. So
you were emotional before it even started.
Exactly. I was fucking emotional. Jesus Christ! I was like, I'm $10 deep in this shit.
Yeah.
And then I went on one of my usual rants about how come we can't get this fucking stuff on streaming?
We'll go on the rant.
Like, I got everything there is, and I can't get these films.
Yeah, I mean, I go on a rant, and then I'll quieten down for a bit, but then you'll just hear me pop up with a fucking Tubi's free, like, shit like this constantly. Yeah, that's a month of Netflix right there. Like,
I know. Actually, no, it's not. Fucking hell.
No, not anymore. It's not.
Netflix is charging $30 a fucking a month, aren't they?
Yep.
Fucking hell, everyone's putting it up. Australia Moose is fucking blocked.
Yeah.
So we better put up prices.
But you know what? They've squeezed too far. I've started canning. I've gone month to month on a number of the services.
Yeah, you can stand. You can binge.
You're both gone. Paramount is on edge. You are on the edge.
Bubble.
I mean, if I hadn't have forgotten to cancel it this year, you'd already be on a month-to-month deal.
But also, Jared, we've still got to get through Tulsa Kings.
That's
you
right.
better hang on to it.
Yeah, I better hang on to it. But I'm like a frugal NBA GM. I'm signing 10-day contracts left and right.
Yeah, classic stuff. All right, Jared, let's take a break. And here's the trailer for 1995's Mortal Kombat.
You have been chosen to defend the realm of Earth in Mortal Kombat.
Prepare yourself for the ultimate battle between good and evil. Mortal Kombat.
Flawless victory.
Rated PG-13.
Mortal Kombat from 1995, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, who directed Resident Evil. It's produced by Lawrence Kasanoff, who produced True Lies. And it's written by Kevin Droney, who wrote Wing Commander. And it also is based on the video games by Ed Boon and John Tobias. It stars Christophe Lambert as Lord Raiden, Lyndon Ashby as Johnny Cage, Bridget Wilson Sampras as Sonya Blade, and Robin Shao as Liu Kang. Budget was $18 million. Did a very tidy $122 million worldwide. Bridget Wilson Sampras had read and auditioned for the part of Sonya Blade several times, but due to the long casting process, the studio not committing, she chose to do Billy Madison instead, Jared. Christina Applegate was also considered for the role, but Cameron Diaz was cast after the producers saw dailies of her from The Mask. However, Diaz broke her wrist during training just before filming. Fortunately, filming on Billy Madison had just wrapped, making Wilson available again. She happily took the role, even if it was meant that she had to be flown to the set the next day. The makers were kind enough to push her big fight scene with Kano towards the end of the filming schedule so she could train in between shooting the rest of the movie. So Cameron Diaz would have been in this.
She was in, yeah.
Interesting. All right, Jared. It's fun. It's schlocky. Schlocky as hell. And it mixes those cheesy elements with some pretty impressive martial arts. Some of the martial arts are really good. VFX are clunky. And
wait till you see the next one, Adam.
some of the
You might
VFX.
wanna hold on that.
Well, I'm going to go with clunky here. Let's just wait and see where part 2 takes us. But
Yeah.
it sounds like it's not in a good place. And some of the talking is not really worth listening to.
Again, I'll repeat my previous comment. Wait till you see part 2. Annihilation.
But it actually gets most of the fan stuff right.
Mm-hmm.
The characters look like you would expect from the game. And the punch-ups deliver, most of them.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a light recommend. I'll give it 3 out of 5.
A light recommend?
Yeah, light recommend.
Okay.
I was probably more, I enjoyed it more than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, look.
because Paul W.S. Anderson has upset me on many
He's
occasions.
upset me a number of times.
times.
Yeah, look, so for context, I was right in the pocket with this. I was a Mortal Kombat fan.
Yes.
I didn't used to play it a lot, but I used to watch it a lot. Like, I played it on home a lot, but in the arcades, I had a few goes, but I used to just fucking sit there. I reckon I spent hours watching people play it.
Okay.
Which for some reason I found fucking thrilling, Adam. But,
Holy shit. Fucking Jesus Christ.
but so I was right in the pocket for this.
Yeah.
And yeah, even now it's still one of the video game adaptations that still sort of hits.
Yeah.
As you said, it sort of gets some of the fan stuff right. Some of the lore it follows through with. It makes a few changes here and there, but it kind of does enough.
Mm.
And yeah, the full package. Like I'm not a dance music fan, but that soundtrack still does the job.
I know.
Still does the job.
That's the kind of shit that gets you fucking fired up.
Exactly. I mean, if you put on Guru Josh, I'd tell you to turn it off.
No, because I'm thinking time for Guru. Like, this was after Guru, but
This was after
like,
Guru.
I would love to have heard a bit of time for Guru in there.
But yeah. Once they kind of, they deploy it in the right places.
Yeah.
You've pointed out some of the acting and some of the dialogue are, I don't know, stiff. would be the word, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's pretty generous, Jared.
But at its peak, I mean, you could probably describe me as stiff as well. It's kind of-
Yeah. At the time, 95, not now.
at the time, yeah.
I wanted to get stiff, but I couldn't.
So I'm going to go a 3.5.
3.5.
I was sort of
You're going to
tempted.
stay, guys.
Mate, I was edging on a 4 at points, so I'm sort of
Fucking
tempted
hell.
with a 3.5. It's one of those ones where I don't think nostalgia blinds me too often, but I think this is probably one of the cases where
I would
it
say
probably
so,
does.
yes. Fucking hell. I can't wait for Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, there might be a different conversation around that one.
Okay, so straight out of the gate, most of the characters look the way they should
Yeah.
from the game.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing you got to do.
Yeah.
Like anyone doing a game fucking adaptation, you must get that right.
Yes.
Right? So
except for perhaps turning Raiden into Chris Lambert, turning an Asian character in the game.
Yeah, okay. Is he from Belgium? Well, maybe.
I don't know. Had a gap year in Japan at some point.
Yeah. I once did a 6 months gig over. I did a fucking Kentucky tour in Japan. That was right. But you need to do that. Like that's a smart move by W.S. Anderson and Co. That we must get the fan base, the people who buy this shit. We need to make them happy.
Yes.
We'll then try and bolt on a few new people.
Yep.
Right? So your core audience has got to be your fans.
Yes.
And for the most part, they get most of them right.
I would say so.
They all look like you're expecting them to look.
Mm-hmm.
Even the actors, some of the actors, they've picked them for that that actual how they look.
Yep.
In comparison to the gaming character, so that's pretty good. Simple story, Jared. Yeah, there's a bit of lore that I was not interested in hearing, but it's simple. Best fighters brought to the mate, it's Bloodsport.
Yeah, exactly. And they knew that we're going to make room for fucking 5-minute fight sequences.
Correct.
Here, multiple places.
At one point, we fucking rattle off 5 fights in a row.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
But it's a simple story.
It is.
It's not bogged down in too much crap.
Yeah.
Although it does take a little bit of time to get there.
It does. It takes a little bit of wind up. And there's one aspect of the lore that kind of makes me giggle is it's got to be a 10. You got a 10, Pete, to take over.
It's the most difficult combat fucking sport and tournament out there, but you got a 10, Pete.
I want to think. I would like a Mortal Kombat prequel about the amount of times they got up to like 7 or 8, and then the sphincter started to tighten. And somebody choked.
Suddenly you choked up under the pump.
Yeah.
So they kind of understood minimal character, maximum biffo.
Yes.
Like you need to know. People aren't really tuning in to get real deep into the character.
And as you pointed out, they wisely just took some of the stuff, they lifted some of the stuff straight from the game because the game knew, all right, you're going to be fighting when you're getting minimal story in the game. You get a little bit of context, then we're fighting. It's all visual. It's all the backgrounds. It's all.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, okay, a couple of these looks are already iconic. They understood that there's a fan base here already, so for certain characters, we just need to put them on screen and they'll know who it is.
Well, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, those ones just come on screen and like they don't talk, they don't do anything, they just fucking come out there and that's it. It's punch up time.
Yep.
So I appreciate the simplicity, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
W.S. Anderson firing on all cylinders at that stage. Immediately sets the tone with a bit of rousing dance music to kick things off. I mean, you know what? Cocaine was not a hell of a drug back in that day.
I've already stated I'm not a dance music man, but when that Mortal Kombat comes in before nothing's on screen and you just hear that and I'm fucking off the couch. I'm like, shit.
I thought I was listening to fucking There's No Limit.
I nearly raced across the lounge room and tried to fly kick something, but before I was able to get 2 steps, I tore a muscle and had to sit back down.
I thought I was in fucking Pandora's fucking circa 94.
Yeah. Well, there's probably a few people fly kicking each other in there too.
There were.
From what I recall.
I believe I was thrown down the stairs on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, that was probably by your mates.
That was the bouncers. Look, you've had enough. Get the fuck out of here. It goes straight into that story about Shang Tsung and Liu Kang and the death of the brother. So we go straight in there. We kind of open. It's kind of cold, but we go straight to the initial kind of like shit that's kicked this Liu Kang's kind of vengeance tour.
But it's played in classic fashion. It's a dream.
Yeah.
So if I can just get it, bang. Oh yeah, okay. Well, now we know.
Yeah, that's right.
Within a couple of minutes. I think here's probably a good time to mention too that Kari Tagawa. It's Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. That's how you say it.
Is that Shang Tsung?
He's the MVP by a fucking country
because he's
mile.
fucking chewing scenery.
He's chewing scenery, but he carries the thing.
He carries.
Well, he does because Lambert, I don't know, would you call it subdued?
Subdued.
But Tagawa just has to be.
He has to do a lot of the talking about, the law and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So somebody's got to do that.
But the way that he performs it is pitch perfect for the material.
Yeah.
He knows, all right, well, it's not, I've said, again, something I like to say a lot, it's not Shakespeare.
It's not.
But if I fucking attack this with...
It's probably not even off Broadway.
It's ham. It's a large slice of ham, Adam, but it's served just how I like it cooked.
Yeah, it's
for this particular thing. I think
it slips off the bow, Jared.
I think he is clearly the best actor in the piece.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, Christophe Lambert though, he would be the most sort of experienced, wouldn't he have been on in that picture?
One of those situations where experience didn't really count for much.
Didn't bring the fucking heat.
No, look, he was okay, but it's a strange performance.
Yeah, I know it is. It is. It's pretty low key. Although I couldn't stop laughing when he tells them he's got to say it, they've got to save the world. Then he laughs hysterically before stopping and going, "Sorry,
Sorry."
what the
What
fuck?
are you on about?
Still, that got a like for me.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to play my cards too early, but by the time James Remar steps into those shoes, well, I was begging for Christoph to come back.
And you know what? Said absolutely no one. Ever.
We'll send everyone that's watched Annihilation. But
Except
we'll
now.
get to that. We'll get to that.
Like Christoph's ego's got puffed up now because he hears someone wanted me back.
Yeah.
Instead of someone.
We might get an email.
we might get a fucking email.
It's probably a good time to mention too, because it sort of kicks off here, but the fucking exteriors that they found are awesome.
In like where do you think that was? Was it
Can't
Thailand
remember.
or something?
I think it was Thailand. I may be wrong, but it was somewhere like that. But
Yeah,
they
it's
managed to nail, like, you know, that kind of monastery setup that Liu Kang goes back to, the stuff that they end up using for Outworld. Like, it all looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job
awesome.
there. The designers and the set people and the you know location scouts and stuff have done very well on that front.
And in I know there's going to be probably some conversation about some of the effects in the piece.
Yeah.
But when they use the limited ones where they get a really good exterior set and they use an
they use
effect
a
on the
little bit,
sky to make it look to do the Outworld scenes.
Yeah, some of that's all right.
That looks really good.
I like the cool show of Sub-Zero's powers when he takes on a group of fucking oiled up muscle men and then turns one of them into ice.
Yep.
And I love the fact that the guy's fucking head's just fucking sitting on a block of shit.
Yeah.
Like just ice everywhere and then this guy's fucking head.
Yeah, that was a
pretty
nice
great.
little nod to sort of not necessarily being able to delve into the fatalities because they kept the PG-13.
Yes,
But
and
they
that's
squeeze a little something like that in. And you're
that's
like,
something that
Yeah,
obviously
I dig
will
it.
come up in my dislikes, the lack of fatality
Yes.
fucking pepper, which I believe they bring back in the newer ones. Is that not correct?
very much.
There's
so.
a lot more
Very
of that
much so.
because that was Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just to pull back slightly.
I mean, I loved ripping a guy's spine out.
Oh, of course. And that was, he would uppercut the head off and the spine would be hanging from it. So,
Yeah, do you?
so that was about as far as they could go once they'd committed to sort of making sure the kids could get into it, which was the right move because that was the age group that was lapping that shit
Of
up.
course, yeah.
But yeah, just to pull back slightly, not a like, just a note. But was when Sonya was chasing Kano, I'm sure we were back in Club Hell.
I think we were.
We were definitely back in Club Hell. I mean, fuck, Adam, I'd rather go to Outworld and put myself at the mercy of fucking losing the 10th straight Mortal Kombat than go to Club Hell.
Yeah.
It looks like the fucking bits.
It looked like fucking Mooseheads. So
I'm sitting there going, I'm here to meet people. All I can hear is carrying on.
I actually
There's
want
crooks
to talk. I want to talk to some people.
Yeah.
But Jared, it's a mixture between Club Hell and that fucking awful
Pandora's. I did say a set of stairs.
I said the word fucking awful, so yeah, I mean, you jumped. You didn't have to jump too far.
Yeah.
But that fucking awful nightclub Robocop fucking pulls that guy out of by the hair. Where we see Paul Verhoeven in a cameo appearance fucking screaming at the camera. So it's a mixture of
Was that
those
a cameo
two.
or did they just turn it around while he was directing?
I think he doesn't realise it. The camera was on him. But yes, it's definitely Club Hell. It's definitely like that.
And also, again, probably more of a note than a like or dislike, but I just love the fact that Trevor Goddard, I mean, it'll never fucking stop being funny to me that he managed to land himself a decent career playing an Aussie. Like, and used to tell people, you know, I'm an Aussie. I'm like,
oh, Trevor.
let's just kind of run through the fact that I believe Kano was like a Japanese American in the game. Like the scenario was that he was supposed to be Japanese American.
Yeah.
Goddard is clearly bugging on an English accent here. I mean, at one point he goes, "Hello, baby," and somehow that got misinterpreted as Australian and became part of the character. And now we have Josh Lawson sounded like he should be voicing fucking VB commercials.
Yeah, correct.
Which I love.
Yeah.
But the fact that it started here, every time I go back to it and Goddard utters his first lines of dialogue, I'm teetering.
Yes.
Because I'm like, who thought that was Australian?
Yeah, I know. Not fucking Paul W.S. Anderson.
I mean, he's this close to tacking a governor on the end of it.
No, we were this close to Brian James taking that role over.
Exactly. Fuck, it makes me laugh. Yeah. And then, the cherry on top is that Goddard had a healthy run as a fucking character named Nick Brumby on the back of it.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Was it healthy? Yeah, it was about 50
healthy.
amps.
Yeah, I think it was a long run.
He was fucking running the Jag.
Yeah, Jag went for what? Jag went for
10 years
double
or something,
digits,
yeah.
and I think he was on 6 or 7 of them at least.
Fucking hell.
So, Mick Brumby.
I mean, I think it's Trevor's deceased, is that not
Trevor
correct?
is deceased.
Yes,
I believe he
RIP.
died of heroin overdose or something, didn't he?
Shit.
Yeah, so R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I do not dislike Trevor Goddard at all. I think he's actually pretty good in this role, particularly. But
Didn't he
it just
also
makes me
turn
laugh.
up in Deep Rising, playing a similar?
Yes, I think he did.
character?
I believe he did.
He was doing all right.
And I
for
think
himself.
his Aussie accent in Jag wasn't
wasn't the worst.
dreadful. But it's funny that it's like, this is the Aussie bloke based on Kano.
This is the Aussie guy, and he doesn't sound anything fucking like
He
it.
sounds
And
like fucking Michael Crawford. Not Michael Crawford. Well, he does sound
some
like Michael
mothers-
Crawford.
Some mothers do have them.
He
Is
sounds
that what you're saying?
I meant to say he sounds like Michael Caine in Jaws of Revenge, but he does. Michael
Sounds
Crawford's
like
probably
Michael
even
Crawford
better.
as well. Goro actually looks pretty good.
Yeah,
It's not seamless, but it actually holds up all right.
Yeah, and a lot of it was practical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do pretty well.
So
For the
it
most
was
part.
reasonably well played, considering that character is a four-armed man.
Yes, I remember there was points where before I'd gone back to this over the last couple of years, there was points in my mind where I'm like, I recall the effect being chonky or something like stop motion or something, but
No,
I was completely wrong. It's
it's
fucking
just
all
two
practical
dudes sitting
piece.
on each other's shoulders.
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
The game was definitely the game, because I remember the game was mostly motion capture, but Goro in the game was stop motion.
Yeah, of course.
Not motion capture, fucking when they just videoed it and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks really good in parts.
The fights. Shot pretty well. I've got a couple of problems with a couple of them, and I'll get to those.
Yes.
But they're quite rousing.
Well, in the fucking back and forth of the punch-ons and stuff, it's probably probably Anderson's best work is around some of the fights in the movies. I
Of
reckon.
course, yeah, of course. And he just has these moments, though, in fights where he lets himself down, but then he recovers.
Mm.
Because there's a couple of moments that I'll bring up where I was just like, fucking, what's happening here?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of straightens out.
Yep.
There's one fight in particular that I really liked because it felt like they were actually walloping the shit out of each other legitimately.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, and there are a couple of those. Gets the blood pumping, Jared, and they also add fucking that house music to it. So
You were
every
ready to
time
fucking suit up and get down to a rave
I
after
was this
watching
close to
weren't you?
fucking getting my whistle out, get down to the nightclubs.
Yeah, I think, look, overall, I would say I probably fall into the positive for the majority of the way it's directed.
Yeah,
I mean, the pace is fuking breakneck. It's a classic
Yeah.
action movie fare. There's not a lot of points where it slows down. So, yeah, I think you're right. I'm not going to say it's a flawless victory, pardon the pun, but it's certainly does it mostly right.
But yeah, he knows that's the stuff you got to live and die by on this sort of movie,
Yeah.
and he probably does his best work there.
Yep.
The fight, those two fights. There's the one between Johnny Cage and Scorpion.
Yep.
In the weird death kind of place where they kind of go,
Yep.
is actually pretty good. The choreography starts out a little bit rough, but once we get into the death area, they belt the fuck out of each other and they knock plenty of shit down.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like where Scorpion takes his mask off and he's got a skull.
Yeah.
And then he gets chopped up with that shield.
Yes. Which is classic, you know, that's, again, nods to the game when Scorpion pulls the mask off. But that's where the schlock really lands.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this looks goofy as, but I fucking love it.
But
It's like,
also his death is kind of like, there's shit coming out of him and stuff.
yeah.
And although it's not blood, it's as close as we get to kind of like a fatality style
You know what
deliver.
You know what, again, just a random connection that's not really related to anything Mortal Kombat-y, but when he pulled his mask off, you know, the first thing I thought of was the fucking Wraith in Deathstalker.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Couldn't stop laughing about it.
Shit. Yeah, I love that character. I love it. Johnny Cage punching Goro in the nads.
Classic.
Fucking laughed as hard as Christophe Lambert.
Yes. And I reckon that's probably the peak of where they take it, one of the moves from the game and throw it in there.
Yes.
That was, perfectly
That was cool.
placed.
Because it was also like his only option. Because he's about to get his ass fucking whooped.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And
I
he
mean, it
makes
doesn't quite live up. The entire fight is probably where the effects mean it doesn't really live up all the way through, but certainly some really good moments in that fight too.
Yeah. Reptile and Liu Kang. That's the fight that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Where they really fucking whoop each other.
Really fucking tear off.
They tear off and flog the shit out of each other. And it's choreographed really well. Two really good martial artists belting each other. So it looks good on film. It's not like an actor who's done some training, which I'll get to in the dislike stage. It's an actor who's trained for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is never quite going to pull that stuff off.
No, that's right. And that's where, you know, you got the benefit of the masked ninjas and stuff. You can cast anyone.
Yeah.
You just find the best fucking martial artists. You're like, you got no lines. You just got to get out there and fucking give us everything. Give us the kicks, the whatever you can come up with. We need it.
Yes. Now, the final fight brings back the pumping house music.
Mm.
We bring it back. We fucking fire it up. As I said, it felt like I was on the dance floor at Pandora's late 90s, fucking loving it.
Well, not that you could remember any of the songs that were playing.
At one time, I remember waking up fucking because they had those like poles around the fucking dance floor.
Yeah,
and I came to fucking concertinaed over the top of the fucking pole. Shit face.
Yeah.
With an empty, I believe an empty jug on the ground. Next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wondered what I...
Good stuff. Good stuff. I think I might have stumbled across you there on a Thursday night one time. Not that I was in any state to be judging anyone who was in a concertina pose at the time.
Yeah, stumbling across me is a fucking apt description,
I
I'm
probably
sure.
would have said that looks pretty comfortable.
Yeah. What are you up to? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it brings back a little bit of that fucking pumping house music. When Liu Kang takes on the undead warriors or whatever they are, when Shang Tsung brings up all those guys that are to help him out.
Yeah.
He toes some fucking rectum there.
Yes.
He whoops that whole group. And I kind of dug that. I did.
Definitely.
The last thing for me was we end on a potential sequel. And I thought, that's what we need.
Yeah?
I said to myself, this is gaming 101, like gaming adaption 101.
Yep.
We weren't going to come back for more.
Yeah, and I think at the time they already had Mortal Kombat 2 to go off story-wise.
Yeah.
And then, so look, that was... Great move.
Christophe Lambert pulled out. James Raymar came in. Next thing you know, Jared's fucking upset.
Well,
what else you got there?
I'd like to come back to that comment again next episode and see who's upset. I had a couple.
Jumping James Raymar's never let me down, Jared.
I'm going to clip that and I'm going to play it before the next episode.
Bloke has never
and it's oddly prophetic that you've called him Jumping James. I actually love one of my favourite things watching it this time around, which previously I recall enjoying, but I was like, this really fucking sets the scene, is the fucking boat.
The boat early on when they're coming
when
over.
they kind of board up and the fucking thing just like comes out of the smoke. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Also follows up not too long after that, and I don't know why, but Johnny Cage stepping off the boat with arms full of luggage and then just
falling on his face.
falling on his face. That got me. That was pretty good. I thought that was pretty good.
Did it?
Aside from that, I think we've mostly covered it. You sort of pulled out the specific fights, although I've got a lot to say that's not so positive. The part in the woods is also a very fond kind of memory with Johnny Cage and Scorpion where it starts.
Yeah.
I think that just another one that's just visually really fucking cool. For whatever reason, those trees being fucking lined up dead straight and Cage walking through and then Scorpion with not really anywhere to hide, just kind of stepping out from one of them. I thought that was really cool. Really cool way to start the fight, and then we get into it, as you said, they
dive into the hell or something.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, I think.
Dislikes, Jared. Some of the acting's on the nose. Liu Kang was not selected for his acting skills.
No, Robin Chow was
in for martial arts work.
Yep.
Because he is pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, he is.
You said that Christoph's not up to speed. We've got the fucking guy who sounds like a pommy when he's meant to be Australian. And
his acting's all right, though.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. He's not the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, you sideline, like Sonya Blade gets fuck all to do, and I'll come back to this.
Yes, I also have a little bit to say, but she's also not in top form.
No, she's not. No, I think Cameron Diaz would have been if Cameron Diaz had have not broken her wrist, I think you've got a better performer, but you've probably also got a better athlete, I would have said.
Possibly.
And I'm not saying that Bridget Wilson's not a good athlete. I just feel like we've seen Cameron Diaz do some of this stuff later on in her career, and she always looked acceptable in that type of role. So, it's
anyone else to throw under the bus for you?
Well,
are you sort of naming names?
You said she would fucking Katana.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, prick of a role.
Can I just again
prick of a role?
Foreshadowing. She has a bigger role in Annihilation.
Is she the same actress?
Yes.
Oh,
one of the few that came back.
One of the few that came back.
Yeah.
Robin Chow
comes back. Yeah.
So it's the people who can't act came back, do they?
That's one way to put it.
And then you throw in fucking JR and everything's gone to shit.
But that's the thing. Those two passed the torch. Like Lambert can act, so can Reba, but something was off.
Something was off. Yeah. Reba saw it as a paycheck. He had fucking bills to pay.
There might have been some things going on the periphery for James at the time, possibly.
Maybe.
Look, I've come around to Robin Chow. As you said, like, he's not there for his acting.
He looks good in the blues.
Yes.
No doubt.
But I mean, some of the writing also doesn't allow the man to shine.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, there was one point, I can't remember, he's like, oh, yes, I forgot. We're fighting for the fate of the world. I was like, oh, boy. Like, you'll be fighting for jobs when the casting people see this.
Robin. Fucking zip it and just punch someone. Plenty of strings.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't forget, you get 10 chances to fight for the fate of the world.
Maybe that's why.
How do they keep track? Do they punch a card like when you're getting coffee? Or like...
Yeah. You've got 10 of these and you get a free fate of the world. You get a freebie as fate of the world.
Oh, man, that has always made me laugh. I'm just like, it's so funny because we only ever come in to view the 10th one. So you could just tell us it's the first. And they only ever do it, once
in a blue moon. It's like Haley's Comet. we piff each other.
You got to do it 10 times. So, which is 10 generations. Isn't that what they say? Or
Holy
like
shit.
Yeah. Hell. Why do I care? I'm not going to see the next one.
I don't give two shits about the next one. I try to throw a little bit of humour in between Johnny Cage and Liu Kang, but a fair bit of it falls flat, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's a few parts.
There's a few bits where they throw a gag in and you're just like, guys.
Yeah.
Just hit each other.
Again, the workshop at a touch.
Yeah.
Or punch someone in the balls. That worked pretty well.
Exactly. Well, look, poor old Paul W.S. Anderson would have been on a tight schedule. Like, we haven't got time to workshop, guys. We're just going to have to move on. VFX, quite dated. I think this was another one of that period where it's like, look at what we can do.
Yeah, look at what we can do with these computers. Don't worry about what it looks like, but it's like, we can do this and we can do that. Yeah, no, most of it does. Like some of them are passable, like some of the freezing.
Yeah,
something like the freezing is where parts of the freezing look pretty good when they go into the computers when he's kind of conjuring it with his hands and stuff. It's like, it looks dated, but it's not terrible. Then you get to Reptile.
Oh, boy. Shocking.
Oh, God.
Shocking. Fucking shocking. What the fuck were they doing there?
That's one of the ones where you're like, can we just as quickly as possible get him back in just as a Green Ninja outfit?
Just use him in the Green Ninja outfit and don't worry about that shit. Just a side note, though, when Sub-Zero sort of brings his hands together to turn everything into... He looks like he's cupping his nuts. He's down in a crouch. He's going fucking...
He's doing the big ball celebration or something, is he? Like...
It's like he's holding his sack. But, I mean, that's a minor thing.
Yeah, minor. Very minor.
But also that thing that comes out of Scorpion's hand...
Yeah.
That looks fucking PS2.
Hold up. Yeah, it doesn't hold. That one doesn't hold up.
PS2 sort of level.
Yeah, it's funny. I still don't know how to feel about that one because it's not like I don't think it was always a sort of. Again, I would say I'm a Mortal Kombat fan, but there's so many games now and so much lore that I could probably tell you surface level parts of it, but there'd be people around that'd be like picking apart my knowledge of it and would know the full ins and outs. But my understanding is it didn't come out of his hand. It was like just a fucking spear sort of setup.
Yeah.
Which I think probably should have been the go.
Yes.
I don't think it should have been fucking snarling and snapping.
Fucking Jesus. Yeah, it should have been just something that's thrown.
Yeah.
Something that gets thrown.
Yeah, I did. Like, I kind of get it where they linger on him and kind of show that, it's coming and you know what to expect. They give you a bit of a moment to sort of warm up for it almost, but I think we probably could have done it regardless.
It was one of those things where, well, we've got VFX so we can do this.
Yeah.
Whereas it should have been just because we can.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily
Doesn't
mean we
need to
should.
be like
it doesn't necessarily.
Pet. Doesn't need to be like an attack dog.
Yeah, it just needs to be what's something that would look cool.
Yep.
The ultra violence is missing.
Yeah.
The fatalities ripping fucking spines out.
Yeah. They
kicking
made a
heads
call
off.
there and it was.
And it's a fair call because that's how you make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And the objective of this is to make money.
Correct. And I think, where they landed was probably a pretty safe business decision. But yeah, gee, it'd be nice to see Sub-Zero uppercutting someone's
Fucking
head off at some
yeah.
point.
Agreed.
Scorpion setting someone on fire in the middle of the bloody, like Sub-Zero did. Bit of a demonstration. Scorpion just fucking set someone on fire.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, I think we could have found room for some of that.
I think so.
Yeah.
How funny is the communique that Liu Kang gets at the start?
Oh yeah,
brother is
How about
dead. Come home.
Brother dead. Return home.
How about
some
we
fucking tack, grandfather?
Like,
I'm pretty sure there were phones available then too.
Exactly.
Like,
we're
come
not
on.
sending more.
Come on, old
code.
son. She comes
Stop.
across a bit callous.
Brother is dead. Stop. Return home. Stop.
Yeah, that was about as close as. I mean, it would have been. It would have at least given him some time to process it.
At least add our sincerest condolences.
Yeah, that was too expensive.
Yeah.
Were they charging per letter?
By the word. It takes 45 minutes to actually get to the tournament, which was a little bit long for me.
Yeah, but I think, there is some work in the build-up where they're doing
Yeah, there's a couple of little biffos here and there, and then you obviously had to deliver who these characters are.
It certainly doesn't feel like it drags.
No. I wasn't fucking desperate for, come on, guys.
Sounds like you were.
Well, it sounds like I might be feeling that way when I watch the sequel.
Oh, well, fuck, you'll be begging for it to stop. You'll be begging for the fights to stop.
But I was thinking 30 minutes tops.
Yeah.
30 minutes tops, then let's start punching the shit out of each other in the tourney.
Yeah, I can get that. I can understand that. Although they do, like, I love the way that they introduce Johnny Cage, for example. Like, I reckon that, you know, the way that they do that is...
He's on the movie set?
Yeah. And, you know, where do you get these guys when the guy doesn't fall down and that sort of stuff? So, yeah, they did get through all of that stuff pretty quick. Like, Liu Kang was pretty quick. It was just brother's dead. Going home. Brother's dead, going home.
By the way, you're a 9-time champ.
Johnny Cage, and then we're in Club Hell. What's that? That probably takes 15 to 20 to get through all that.
And then occasionally Christophe Lambert will turn up.
Then start cackling and
fail to give us a performance.
Well, you seem to be defending Christophe.
I love
he's
Christophe.
bringing something here.
And from what I read in the trivia, he was a good presence to have on set.
Oh, of course. I mean, he looked like it. He looked like he was having some fun.
Like
he was doing something between.
He didn't have time to get to the tourney. He was fucking coked out of his head.
Yeah, no, look, you're probably right. I thought, because they use some of that to do like the introduction of Sub-Zero at the dinner and all that sort of stuff. So it's kind of like they're at the tournament pretty quickly.
But then we spent some time.
We stopped to have a feed.
Yeah. We've got to.
Yeah, you got to fuel up.
Mick Brumby starts fucking eating like a bloody Viking.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
It starts carrying
the fight
on
between Katana and Liu Kang. Disappointing. Because it's pretty clear she's not a skilled martial artist.
Yes.
So they're pulling punches almost. You can see it. And it doesn't really work. Plus, I've got a question. Why was she not killed? Considering that
Sonya?
No, Katana.
Oh, sorry, Katana. Yeah.
Why was she not killed? I mean, that was basically where we were at. Like, you know, you kill the person, you punch him up, and then you kill him. Why was she not killed? And then Liu Kang's suddenly fighting someone else 2 seconds later.
I thought they were just training. Did I miss something?
Maybe I did.
I thought they were just training.
They certainly look like at the fucking Handsies game they sent me with each other. Fuck.
Yeah, you're not prepping me for the top of the pile here.
Yeah, they were playing slaps each other.
Yeah.
Disappointing. That was one of the disappointing ones.
Yes. Yeah. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Yeah. Definitely.
Goro. Dispatched too easily for me.
Yeah.
He's somewhat the big bad in terms of actual punch up, like actual guy in the tourney. Because Shang Tsung is like the big bad, but he's not in the tournament per se. He kind of is, but he's not.
Well, it was put out just like the game. Like, Goro's going to be really fucking tough to get through, and then Shang Tsung's going to be tough as well, but Goro is the one you want to get to, you know?
Yeah.
But
he's just kind of kicked off a cliff.
Well, yeah, I think they actually sort of played that fight correctly in that, all right, Cage, you got to be a little smarter.
You got to be cagey because...
But it is too quick.
Yeah.
Like, Cage doesn't get whacked around.
Yes.
He should have been, he should have done the punch to the balls and then sort of been trying to put this plan in action, but there's a point where Goro gets a hold of him.
Yeah, and belts him around a bit.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
That's what I felt that was the case as well.
Like, every fist is fucking colliding with Cage's head.
Yeah.
All four of them. Battering his head. You know those, in the game where you'd fucking go, you punch the living shit out of someone and the blood would be flying everywhere. That's what it should have been.
Like the Toxic Avenger with a ball bag, but with 4 hands.
Yes. A 4 fucking handed, like, speedball to the Nad bag. Imagine that.
Well, Goro could have done it to the Naz and the Scon in one go.
He could have been fucking, Cage is just getting fucking pummeled.
Yeah, we definitely needed a bit of that. I think even
that would have been quite funny.
Obviously, we miss a little bit of that stuff again because of the PG-13, but he should have had his ass handed to him for part of that fight.
Yeah. When Liu Kang leaps in the air and starts kicking Reptile like he's fucking riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
It was supposed to look cool. And it did not.
Well, I actually, that's one of the ones where, again, I'm like, well, that's something that we're waiting for. They were
part
holding
of the game,
back.
yes?
Yeah, that's a special move in the game. called the bicycle kick.
But
So-
it just didn't. Delivery on screen didn't quite look as effective as it probably should.
I can definitely understand that. I will give you that one, but I do not share it because, yes, I did, again, blinded by the nostalgia. And
It should have
waiting
been
for-
awesome.
Because they built up, they did hold back some of those moves.
Yeah.
So when they did the cage punch into the groin, they did that. It was kind of like the fist pump moments,
Yeah.
almost.
Sonya just ends up being a damsel in distress,
Yeah.
which is a real waste.
This the switch up sort of, it just undermines her character completely.
Yeah. Because she's kind of tough and assertive
Yeah.
early on. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, she's fucking chained up, and that's the end of that.
Exactly.
She
and
had one
Raiden
fight,
flat
I
out Raiden actually says, she couldn't win. I'm like, really?
She's a woman.
Exactly. The whole thing.
So do you think that the whole line was she could not win? She's a woman.
Yeah, they cut
sorry.
that. They cut that last bit. Christoph, stop there.
Yeah.
No, Christopher, like, it's exactly what you're saying. They choose to take her from the only female character in the original game
Yes.
to, we'll bring her along because she's kind of a fan favourite.
Yeah.
And then, here's the moment where the three fellas, they come in and they're fucking...
The fellas get their fucking cocks out, their dongs out and start
Yeah.
showing everyone how it's done.
Yeah.
I guess only a bloke could get a 10-beat.
Yeah, well, that's right. Only a fella could do that. But it was this close to. I thought once she'd been taken and Lambert's like, she can't win. I thought he was this close to saying, "How about a beer, boys?" Like,
Yeah.
with the old ball and chains gone, saying, "Why don't we?"
Yeah. Yeah, the good old fucking ball and chain, the one who's been up my arsehole and fucking done.
Exactly. It was pretty poorly handled, I thought.
The early going in that final blue between Liu Kang and Shang Tsung, it looks like they're fucking just throwing elbows at each other and deflecting them.
Yeah, but you don't notice because it's all the music's going. And
Usually I was there going, fucking, and then I said to myself, I got control of my fucking.
you got control of your senses for
And
10 seconds.
I said, these guys haven't actually hit each other. They've just been going, and they're just blocking them. Like they throw an elbow, block, and then they sort of go around each other.
Yeah.
It was that fight then gets a little bit better after that, but early on I was like, holy shit, this is supposed to be our big fight.
Yeah, no, I think it ends up well, but yeah, it's not the peak of the fights to that point, that's for sure.
And, adding to that, the final sort of blue between him and Shang Tsung also is a little bit disappointing. Because all it ends up is Liu Kang just kind of fucking pounds him and punches him back onto those spikes. There's no kind of there's not a lot of back and forth between them. Like, they're trading punches or whatever. Like, I was hoping for a real sort of a knockdown, drag out, sort of really pound each
They
other.
seem to focus more on the whole sort of stealing the souls thing and undoing that and whatever. I still don't really,
Yeah.
Oh, it was a nice little moment
I didn't
after
get
he
that.
sort of finished him off.
I didn't really understand all that.
Yeah.
And
Can you
all-
imagine us on that boat being explained the rules of Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. So hang on, you
Sorry,
need to
what?
win 10 times.
What'd you say?
What, like one in a day?
Yeah. What are you talking about that if I challenge you but you don't accept and then someone else can step up? I'm slightly confused.
Yeah.
I thought we just had a draw. It was a bracket.
Is there a pamphlet that fucking explains all this? Because I don't know what's happening.
I'm putting my hand up saying, is there going to be a chalkboard with the sort of bracket visually? Because if you tell me, I'm going to forget. If you tell me who I'm fighting
I've
next.
been fucking punched in the head many times. I don't really know. I may be like not all there. The last thing for me was they bring the brother back
Yep.
as like a fake out, right?
Yeah.
It's not
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
You're meant to be conflicted. Liu Kang's meant to be conflicted. Like, you're supposed to think that maybe he thinks it is his brother.
Yeah.
He does not look conflicted at all.
No.
He looks confused.
Is that Robin's fault?
Yeah, I think so. That's Robin's.
Because it was one of the few times that they used those powers for Shang Tsung.
Yes.
It's only the second time after he
Who does he?
turns into Johnny Cage's agent or something.
That's
doesn't he?
right, yeah.
And then wanders off the set
Yes.
and turns back into Shang Tsung.
Yes.
Like,
So that sort of falls flat. It falls flat.
Yeah.
It doesn't, because you needed that idea that maybe it is his brother.
Yeah.
I want to go to him, but Robin, that's not in the kit bag.
Well, fuck. You don't hire a fucking football player to do a piano concerto or something out of him, do you? Like, that's
maybe.
kind of
I don't know.
That's kind of where.
Yeah, but Robin, do 2 or 3 weeks of rehearsals.
Yeah. Or take 2. What about take 3, Robin? Let's give it another crack. Give him a few goes and he might fumble over it.
But for me, it's like, fuck Robin. That is shit. But you know what? We've got no other taste to give, so I'm stuck with it.
Stuck with it. Yeah.
That was me.
Okay, I've got a couple.
You got a couple more.
So Bridget Wilson, I think the lack of training showed in the fight with Kano.
Yeah.
They try to cover it up a bit, but it's sort of it's pretty clear. And especially when they sort of give her a few seconds to like shadow box and throw a few, it's just sort of like, all right, it's not the Sonya that we sort of expect, I guess.
Yes.
Like special forces sort of.
But see, we also don't know how long was Cameron Diaz training for beforehand.
Oh, I don't know. And I'm not.
Had she done weeks and weeks of training, which would have meant it looked a lot better.
Yeah, and then the flip side is, you could have just said, oh, fuck, well, let's hire Cynthia Rothrock. But then you've got the acting. It's still the same sort of acting scenarios that we discussed.
Cynthia's a fucking...
Well, Cynthia's not... You don't hire Cynthia for her acting.
Is Cynthia not a good actor?
She's passable in what she needs to do, but it's...
Are you trying to fucking sugarcoat this because Cynthia's still around and... Yeah, like Chuck Norris.
Adam, if she saw me in the street, it would take about 3 seconds for a foot to fucking...
Yeah, mate. It's you.
End me.
Yeah,
basically,
no, you're right. You could have hired a Cynthia Rothrock.
Yeah.
But
she would have been like, okay, well, you might have had the acting thing, but you could have made that fight her fucking fly kicking and doing those, jump in the air, kick one and fucking spin around and kick another one. Like, all that shit that she could do. Like, so I don't know. I don't know whether you were best to just do what you did and go with an actress. I mean, the way that they used Sonya anyway, if you had a real ass kicker like Rothrock, it would have been even worse when they're just like,
stand in the corner.
Because I'd have been watching it going, she's the only one that can win it.
Yeah. She will fucking tow the rest of your asses. Like Raiden's like, holy shit, I better leave.
Exactly.
I gotta go.
Shang Tsung quickly sort of toddles off and puts the counter back to 0.
Yeah. No, you've only won it once, not fucking 10 times. Where you get this from?
Yeah, no, I think that sort of stood out.
Yes.
I'm not going to crap on the Cage v Scorpion fight too much, but it fucking makes me laugh that there's zero explanation for him to be wandering through these woods all alone. I mean, fuck, Johnny. Everyone else is at a beach.
Yeah, I know. Where are you?
What's going on?
What the fuck's happened there? You've wandered off.
Every time I see it, I'm sort of sitting there going, wait, was there like deleted scenes that were around this to explain why this dildo's just fucking...
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to go take a piss. The minimum there should have been a short little shot of that.
Yeah. Or I'm going to try to suss out, what's going on in so and so. Like, yeah, that makes me laugh every single time when you just kind of cut with no explanation to him.
It
just
was down at the beach,
through.
but you know what? I'd like to fucking walk through a very weird forest.
Yeah, I don't expect any of those ninjas that we've previously seen trying to fucking sneak up on us to ambush me one-on-one. Like, I wouldn't expect that to happen.
Of course not.
The last one that I had was I question Raiden's motivational tactics at times through this runtime, Adam.
He's not Mickey from Rocky.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not going to fucking eat thunder and crap lightning.
Well, he's going to crap lightning. That's the only thing he could do.
Exactly. That's the only thing he actually does do, sorry. He tells Johnny Cage, you're too foolish and you jump into any fight, then you'll lose. As sort of like you're trying to tell him you got to be smarter, but that prompts Cage to do the most foolish possible thing he could do and wander straight into a fight with Goro.
Yeah.
And Lambert, when he does it, he's kind of, I think, was it Lambert or was it someone else when that actually happens? We get a shot of him kind of looking over his shoulder with a grin, like that was my plan all along. I'm like, what?
That guy's got 4 arms.
Exactly.
Whip his ass.
And to this point, Cage has shown that he can handle a little bit, but not that. Like,
yeah. Was Cage a martial artist as well?
Yeah.
Was he a, quasi martial artist, quasi actor?
Oh no, for real? I think Lyndon Ashby was just he was on the acting side of things and probably did a little bit of training.
Right, yeah. Because, I mean, look, when you say he's on the acting side of things,
he was all right.
That's a fucking stretch.
He was probably
he was one of the better
best.
actors, but that's not saying much. Although, once again, you say JR has let the entire fucking team down. It's like,
seriously, when we come back for the next episode, we might need to sort of rank. We might need to do an MVP sort of power rankings. And honestly, I think Lyndon Ashby might be in the top 3.
Fucking hell.
Comfortably.
Oh. Is there anyone of note in the sequel? I mean, Christophe Lambert, obviously. In this
Brian, what's his name? The Ripper from the Big Jaw, Brian Thompson.
Oh, Brian Thompson.
Brian Thompson is Shao Kahn.
Ah.
Sandra Hess takes over as Sonia. There is another Johnny Cage. You'd call it a cameo.
Yeah.
Rima is possibly the biggest name in there.
Rima.
Yeah, it's a rough crop. I think there's multiple American gladiators.
Well, that's what you need. Juiced up fucking lunatics.
Juiced up lunatics delivering performances.
Yeah, exactly. I know you get the best out of them when you fucking, when you give them half a dozen takes to perfect their craft.
One of them's old mate that remember the bloke in the doco who is now crushing beer cans at veterans things. He plays Mataro.
Holy shit. That doco was fucking sad. Have you got anything else? Anything else to offer? Are you going to kick fucking Christopher Lambert one more fucking time? Because you've got room. We've got room.
Well, he wasn't. It's not his best work. It's not his worst.
What's his best work?
You'd have to go with Highlander, wouldn't you?
Is it Greystoke? Didn't he get nominated for an Oscar for Greystoke?
I think he did, but no one watches that anymore. We all still watch Highlander.
No, Highlander's the one. Highlander's the one. But
when he rolls in and goes, "It's a kind of magic," I was like, "Hey, yeah."
Cut. Start again.
It's a kind of magic.
And put some fucking stank on it, will you?
I don't cringe for very long because Queen comes in and sort of saves it for us.
Yeah. It's like fuck yeah. Some old guy's going, oh shit. Did you hear that? Have we got a better one of that?
Yeah.
No, we haven't got anything better than that.
Now that you say that about
let's put
Highlander,
the Queen fucking thing over
it's Lambert is it's kind of a 6 degrees of separation scenario on some of the funniest accent stories going around Hollywood.
Well,
Highlander and Trevor Goddard and Sean Connery playing a Spaniard. And
yeah, fucking hell. Connery, you should know better. That's fucking ridiculous.
But imagine,
you
Connery
turned down Lord of the Rings because you didn't understand it, but you're happy to fucking take a role where you're playing a Spaniard.
Yeah, opposite a Scotsman.
Fucking hell. Come on.
So good.
Jesus. All right, Jared, that was Mortal Kombat from 95. Next week, we're going to do the sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
It won't be a week. We'll get to it super quick. Because you need to watch this immediately.
I better get on it tomorrow. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, Podomatic, and wherever else you get your podcasts. Send us an email at thrillme@iinet.net.au. We're on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia, Podomatic at thrillme.podomatic.com, and Instagram at thrillmepodcast.au. Keep an eye on the Facebook page for what we're going to be covering next movie, but as we just mentioned, we will be doing Mortal Kombat Annihilation. But until then, take it easy, everyone, and we'll catch you all later. Cheers.
Find the podcast at Podomatic,
or on iTunes. Don't forget to rate and review. Like us on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia, or contact us at thrillme, all one word, all lowercase, at iinet.net.au.